Hello, Patriots. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh my gosh. I have been struggling this week between working 2 jobs and working, and I'm also in a ruts of moving out of my apartment and into my home, and I've just had so many things happening. I'm sorry. Okay, please forgive me. This will not be a habit because I am back and I am here, and I want to be able to push out a video, just at least one video by the end of the week. So yes, I'm filming from my car. My hair looks crazy. Don't mind it. Do you like the look? Do you not like the look? All right, let's just get rolling right into it. Okay, so I want to start off before I start off with a scripture, and I feel like the scripture I chose for this episode is a similar scripture, or I've shared a similar scripture to it in a previous episode, or maybe it's the exact same scripture and I'm just really being lazy here, and it's going to probably come to the point where I'm just like repeating like different scriptures that I've shared in various episodes. So yeah, let's get into it. Today's scripture, you can find it in Matthew 20 in verse 27. It says here, "And whoever wants to be first must be your slave, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." I just love that. And I just love that we are just in such a prime time here in America. As you guys know, the State of the Union address just happened like a night or two ago, and by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably been about maybe 2 or 3 nights, who knows. And President Trump gave present a message, not just to Congress, not just the people who were just in Congress, not to the people like you and me, but to the entire country. And not just the entire country, but even the world. The world was watching President Trump's momentum. And so I want to bring it back to an idea. When us conservatives, Republicans, right-wingers, whatever you want to call us, when we talk about being America first, we're not just spreading a message, we're creating a movement. Because America first means putting Americans first. It means putting families first. It means putting veterans first. And for me, it means putting officers first. For me, it's putting foster children first. It's about building a nation of strong values, and being able to be good neighbors to one another, being able to look after one another. And I want to thank President Trump for creating such a beautiful movement. I feel like he has shaped the American culture and politics. Like, he's definitely going to go down as one of the best presidents in the 21st century. President Donald Trump has not only revitalized the GOP, but he's also revitalized what it means to be a proud American. And it doesn't matter whether you are a Democrat or a Republican, a conservative, a liberal. It doesn't matter where you stand on the political spectrum. You should be able to watch the State of the Union address, regardless who is in office, and feel proud of the things that the administration has accomplished. I know that in the previous administration, it was not great. The establishment Democrats have really showed their skin and really revealed the mask and showed the American people that we are scum and that we are thought last when it comes to policy that when it comes to politics, we are used as pawns and this, that, and the other. Hold up. Okay, I gotta make sure my car is locked because anyways, so one of the things that I really appreciate about Donald Trump is that his administration has worked on securing our borders. And I think for a lot of us youthful American or younger Americans, that shouldn't have been, I shouldn't just love with that. Younger Americans, more progressive Americans, they don't really understand like the concept of having borders and why it's so important for a sovereign nation like America to have borders. When you go to any other country in the world and you try to, let's say, break into the country or try to walk into it without like any like legal process or whatever, let's say you try to walk into France or you try to travel into China, if you try to go to Poland or Russia or any of these other countries across the world, you know what happens to you if you try to migrate there illegally? If you try to cross their borders undetected, yeah, that's real. You can get arrested, you can be thrown in jail, and serve a very lengthy time too. Because in other countries, they don't play around when it comes to their border security. They'll shoot you right in the face if that meant, because they take the idea of people breaking their laws, breaking their immigration laws. They take the idea of people sneaking into their country with such stern, with absolutely stern responsibility. They need to make sure that they put their citizens first. Before the foreigners, before legal aliens, before any outsiders, they want to make sure that their citizens are protected. And that's how it should be here. Borders doesn't mean anti-immigration. It's about being pro-American. And as a country, if we're going to be a sovereign country, a country of peace, a country of prosperity, a country of hope, a country that is united under one nation, under God, united as one nation under God, then we have to have secure borders. So I really appreciate, so yeah, you can call me whatever. You can call me, I'm pro-ICE, I'm pro-closed borders, I'm very pro-Trump. When it comes to the Democrats and their posse in Congress, the little Democrat posse in Congress, a lot of Democrats didn't show up to the State of the Union address. And that really should tell you something, that in a very crucial time for America, they should be able to stand up and show up for the American people. If people at home are going to be watching and tuning in and being able to listen, they too should be able to show up and to show up to the union address. Like, we're paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars of our taxpayer money for your salary. The least you can do is show up for the American people. So this idea of like Democrats sitting at home or not attending the union address because Donald Trump, and they want to protest in and kick it to him. No, it's not about that. You chose to be a leader for this country. If you want to be a leader, you must be willing to serve, not be served. Not everything is about you. So, and for the Democrats that did show up to the State of the Union address, they put on quite a show. For a lot of them, they didn't stand up for members of for certain guests. I believe that it was the mother of the immigrant girl from Ukraine who was murdered who was stabbed to death by a psychopath on the train. She was there. They didn't stand up for her. They didn't stand up for Erica Kirk. They didn't stand up for for some of the more vulnerable members of our communities. They didn't stand up for the veterans that received their Medal of Honor. They didn't stand up for anybody, and that really should show you who they are. And then you have Al Sharpton over here acting like a fool, carrying a sign that says black people aren't apes. Al Sharpton, you're right, black people aren't apes, but you for sure look like one. But that's neither here or there. So when it comes to the State of the Union address, it is not about you guys. It is not about showing off and protesting. It is about the country. It's not even about Donald Trump. It's not even about the Democrats. It's not even about the Republicans. It's about me and you. It's about bringing people together from all walks of life, from the rural towns to the suburbs, to the urban cities, to the farms. Everyone can look forward to seeing our leader bring a message of unity, peace, prosperity, warmth, and conviction. And yes, we do need to be a governed nation under conviction. We need to be a nation that is convicted under the truth, because without the truth, we are nothing. And always keep on remembering, guys, that when it comes to events like these, it's very important that you look out, that you pay attention to the actions of some of your political leaders or some of your representatives, because they're really shown you who they really are and what they're all about. And they're not about America first. They're not about putting you first. They're not about putting me first. They're not about putting the single moms who are working 2 to 3 jobs here in America just to keep a roof over their heads and food in their kids' tummies. They're not about putting them first. They don't care about the officers. They don't care about the law enforcement. They're not there to put them first. So when it comes to election season, be real careful about who you vote for. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear the excuse, well, so-and-so did this, so they must be good. No. I'm sick and tired of people just blindly vote in politicians, both on the right and the left, that don't do anything for them. And it's time that we see a whole new Congress. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If this episode really resonated with you, then please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and join in on this conversation with you and me, because I don't want to be on this platform just yapping. I want to be able to join in on the conversation with you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear if there are different topics that I should cover on my podcast, and if so, that would be great if you can share it with me. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Patriots, for being patient with me. After this week is over, your girl's gonna reel it back in. And I'm gonna be set up straight. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to This Is Her America. We're here to have the conversations others are afraid to touch. If today's episode challenged you, encouraged you, or gave you a new perspective, do not keep it to yourself. Share it, subscribe, and join the conversation. Follow the podcast on YouTube and all major platforms, and stay connected, because this isn't just commentary. This is conviction. Until next time, stay rooted in truth, be bold in faith, and unafraid to stand. This is her time. This is her America. From yours truly.